Dear friends, this is Dr. M. Vijay Alexander from MEG TNPSC Academy. Let us discuss key current affairs for November 21st, 2024. ISRO Chairman S. Somnath emphasized that if India can manufacture rocket sensors, it is equally capable of producing vehicle sensors domestically. Congress MP Rahul Gandhi commended the Telangana government for proposing a new law aimed at safeguarding the welfare of gig workers who are temporary employees involved in internet based delivery and transportation services. The central government has launched a centralized online platform called BooNir, that is groundwater, to manage groundwater management and permit applications for groundwater use. The BooNir website was introduced during the Indian Water Week 2024 conference held in Delhi in September. The initiative was proposed by the Union Minister of Jal Shakti, Sri C.R. Patil. The platform is designed to enhance transparency in the process of obtaining permits for groundwater usage. It aims to streamline the application and approval processes, ensuring better management of groundwater resources across India. How to increase the production of pulses, millets, and oilseeds. To address the challenges of food production influenced by irregular monsoons and rising food prices, India has undertaken several initiatives. However, focused measures are essential to enhance the production of pulses, millets, and oilseeds while addressing related issues. Encourage crop diversification. Shift farmers from water intensive crops like rice, wheat, and sugarcane to pulses, millets, and oilseeds. Provide targeted incentives and education about the benefits of cultivating less resource intensive crops. Enhance minimum support prices. Though MSP has increased by 20% for certain pulses like Dur, Urad, and Gram over the past 4 years. It has not significantly impacted cultivation area. A further increase in MSP, along with assured procurement, can motivate farmers to grow these crops. Offer subsidies and incentives. Provide subsidies for seeds, fertilizers, and technology specifically for pulses, millets, and oil seeds. Introduce direct financial incentives for transitioning to the crops. Strengthen procurement policies. Development robust procurement systems for pulses and millets, similar to the system in place for rice and wheat. Include pulses and millets in the public distribution system to increase demand and provide market stability. Promote research and development. Investment in developing climate resilient seed varieties for pulses and oil seeds to withstand erratic weather patterns. Encourage the use of high yield and disease resistant seed varieties to improve productivity. Efficient water management. Promote micro irrigation techniques such as drip and sprinkler systems to optimize water usage. Encourage the cultivation of pulses and millets which require significantly less water than traditional crops. Policy reforms. Address inconsistent import policies that create uncertainty for farmers. Streamline export policies for surplus crops to stabilize prices and prevent gluts in the domestic market. Awareness campaigns. Educate farmers on the economic and ecological benefits of cultivating pulses, millets, and oilseeds. Highlight their role in improving soil fertility through crop rotation and nitrogen fixation. Incorporate millets and pulses in food programs. Allocate a portion of free food grain schemes like the 25 kilogram free grain initiative to millets and pulses, increase awareness and acceptance of these crops among consumers through government campaigns, ensure consistent government support, address farmers' concerns about uncertain returns by ensuring timely MSP payments and reducing dependency on unpredictable weather patterns. Current scenario and challenges. Increased rice and wheat cultivation, supported by assured procurement and improved seed varieties, has overshadowed pulses and millets. Despite efforts, areas under urd and other pulses have decreased due to low MSP effectiveness and water scarcity concerns. Rising food inflation and reduced production of pulses and oil seeds are alarming trends that need immediate intervention. Opportunities. By diversifying crops and adopting sustainable practices, India can enhance water use efficiency, stabilize food prices, strengthen farmers' resilience to climate change. A multi pronged approach combining better incentives, consistent policies, and public awareness can ensure sustainable growth in the production of pulses, millets, and oilseeds while addressing ecological and economic challenges. In the single phase election held for the Maharashtra Legislative Assembly, 63% voter turnout was recorded. Maharashtra, which has 288 constituencies, has a total of 9.70 crore voters, men's 5 crore, women 4.69 crore, third gender 6,101. In Jharkhand, with a total of 81 assembly constituencies, has 1.23 crore voters. The Chennai High Court has ordered the transfer of the case related to the death of 69 people in Kallakurichi due to the consumption of illicit liquor to the Central Bureau of Investigation. The verdict was delivered by a bench comprising Justices D. Krishna Kumar and P. B. Balaji. India's Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, leading an Indian delegation, met with Chinese Defence Minister Tang Jun and his delegation during the ASEAN Plus summit held in Laos. Both countries agreed to work towards restoring mutual trust. Discussions focused on improving bilateral relations and addressing areas of concern. The ASEAN Plus framework includes 10 member countries of ASEAN, that is Association of Southeast Asian Nations, and its dialogue partners. The United States has decided to grant Ukraine permission to use cluster munition in its ongoing war with Russia. The US has authorized the use of cluster munition, which has been controversial due to their potential for widespread civilian harm. Ukraine has reportedly carried out its first attack on Russia using the Storm Shadow missile, which is fired from aircraft. This missile, manufactured in Britain, has been used to strike Russian positions. The Australian government has assured that when implementation laws that restrict children's use of social media, the public will not be forced to provide personal details to technology companies. The central government has introduced a revised performance based incentive scheme for directors and senior executives of public sector banks. Key details of the scheme: objective to motivate and reward bank employees based on their performance. Eligibility: a central committee will identify the eligible banks and employees who qualify for the benefits under this scheme. The committee will operate under the leadership of the Secretary of the Department of Financial Services, Ministry of Finance. Implementation: the committee will not only list the eligible banks but also decide on the qualified senior executives who can benefit from the incentive program. This initiative aims to enhance productivity, accountability, and morale among public sector bank employees, driving better financial performance and customer service. The Tamil Nadu government has allocated rupees 3,500 crore in the current financial year to implement the Kalinger Kanavu Illam, that is Kalinger's Dream Home scheme. Key details of the scheme: new concrete houses. A total of 1 lakh new concrete houses are planned to be constructed. Each house will receive an allocation of rupees 3.5 lakh, with the total budget for the project amounting to rupees 3,500 crore. Rural housing renovation program. The government is also focusing on renovating houses built under previous schemes. The rural housing renovation scheme is being implemented to repair and refurbish these houses. Progress and funding. This year, 1 lakh houses have been approved for renovation, with minor and major repairs being undertaken as needed. So far, 15,350 repair works have been completed. An initial amount of rupees 150 crore was released, and an additional rupees 450 crore has now been disbursed for the further work. All Villages Anna Remains scheme. Under this scheme, 15,695 works have been initiated in 2,482 village panchayats this year. 12,722 works have already been completed. A total of rupees 347.50 crore has been released by the government for these works. Impact. The initiatives aim to improve rural housing and infrastructure, ensuring better living conditions for the residents. The focus on both constructing new homes and renovating existing ones highlights the government's commitment to uplifting rural areas and fulfilling the vision of accessible and durable housing for all. According to information from the Ministry of External Affairs, there are approximately 3,20,000 people of Indian origin living in Guyana. In the Women's Hockey Asia Championship Trophy final, India defeated China to retain the title. Key highlights: India's dominance. India was the only team in the tournament to remain undefeated, securing the championship. Outstanding performance. Deepika, the young Indian striker, played exceptionally throughout the match, scoring the winning goal in the final. Awards. Deepika was also awarded the best player of the tournament after scoring a total of 11 goals, making her the top scorer of the competition. The Argentina football team, led by star player Lionel Messi, will visit Kerala next year to play an international friendly football match. This will mark Messi's second visit to India, the first being in 2011. Rafael Nadal, one of the most celebrated tennis players in history, has announced his retirement from professional tennis. The government approved e-service centers provide various types of certificates required by the public in a convenient manner. The services offered include caste certificate, residence certificate, income certificate, first graduate certificate, certificate for abandoned women by husband, agricultural income certificate, family migration certificate, unemployment certificate, economically backward class certificate, destitute widow certificate, widow certificate, certificate for loss of educational records due to disasters, intercaste marriage certificate, legal heir certificate, backward class and most backward class certificates, domicile certificate. Schemes and approvals: Girl Child Protection Schemes, Small and Marginal Farmer Certificate, Loan Sanction Certificate, No Male Child Certificate, Unmarried Certificate, Land Related Services, Patta Name Transfer, Entire Property, Joint Patta Transfer, Subdivision Patta Transfer, Urban Patta Transfer. For these services, the government has fixed a fee of rupees 60 per certificate. Pension schemes. For schemes like Indira Gandhi Old Age Pension Scheme, Destitute Widow Pension Scheme for abandoned women, Pension Scheme for unmarried women, Chief Minister's Farmer Security Scheme and Pension Scheme for the differently abled. The fee is fixed at rupees 10. Marriage assistance schemes. For assistance under schemes like the Dharmambal Ammayar Memorial Widow Remarriage Scheme, Dr. Muthulakshmi Reddy Memorial Intercaste Marriage Assistance Scheme, and EVR Maniammayar Memorial Widow's Daughter Marriage Assistance Scheme, a fee of rupees 120 per service is prescribed. The public is instructed to pay only the prescribed fees at the e-service centers for availing these services. K. Naganandini, the librarian of the Paravakottai Government Branch Library near Vannarkudi, has been awarded the S.R. Ranganathan Award by the Tamil Nadu government. The award is presented annually by the Tamil Nadu government during the National Library Week celebrations. It is given to government branch librarians in honor of S.R. Ranganathan, known as the father of library science. Similarly, the Library Enthusiast Award is presented to the best library readers, circle administrators. The Election Commission of India has issued a circular to all chief electoral officers of states regarding the steps to be taken for the inclusion of homeless individuals, third gender persons, and sex workers in the voter list. India's ambassador to the United Nations, Parvathaneni Harish, stated that despite exemplary humanitarian service, the United Nations has been unable to prevent wars. Thank you.